Hello, what's going on? My name is Abigail Wolf, and we're doing an anime thingy. So what we're doing is we're gonna look into anime 2016, the summer season. As you can tell, I'm using AniChart.net, and then basically tells you what animes. It's like an anime calendar thing that has archive about older animes, gives you a description, but this will be about the animes I'm looking. First, I'll just quickly, briefly show all the animes, and then as you can see on top, you could click on it to get the full view, like full details about it. So as you can see, there's multiple animes that I really put in another tab, but we'll just gloss over it. So as you can tell, there's gonna be a lot of, as most people know, Berserk is getting another season, but I never watched Berserk. I know, it's a sin. But so yeah, but the most important one. Well, I'm gonna watch. These two are wait, what? It's a prequel. But there was gonna be a movie. Wait, I'm pretty sure there was, but whatever. So yeah, we got new animes coming out. Wait a minute. Fucking reach. Whatever. So yeah, these are the new animes that are coming out. I'll briefly talk about them all. But first we'll do the ones that I personally am gonna watch, that I already can tell just by the description I like, and also Food Wars I watched the first season. I'm hyped for the second season, though I don't sound hyped. So the first anime we're gonna look into is 91 Days. Classic mafia drama. It takes place during the Prohibition era. I don't know why I'm bad at English right now. In the lawless, I'm always bad at English. Never mind. In the lawless district, the law has no power. The mafia rules the streets, and the illegally made liquor flows freely. At one time, Avelio lived in this district, but after a mafia dispute ended the murder of his family, he went into hiding. Later, Avelio receives a letter from a mysterious person that ignites his passion for revenge and leads him to turn to lawless. There, he infiltrates the Venetti family and gets close to Nero. So as you can see, here are the characters. I'm pretty sure these are the voice actors and who they play, but I don't know any of this, so yeah. There's a preview if you want to watch it. Do that. Alright. Guess we'll look into the characters. If we had to do that, no. I'm not going to register. I'm an illegal Mexican. I'm just kidding. And the next one is, this is also another second season I'm really hyped to watch. This is the adaptation and the prequel. The heroic legend of Arslan event. Yashin Carnival announced on Sunday the new television national. I guess this doesn't give a good. Oh my god. You know what? Let me just pause real quick, and then you'll see the thing. For whatever reason, website's being pooped, but whatever. On to the next anime. It's Battery. It's a baseball, if you can't tell. Asuna novels around Takumi Harada. Harada? I don't know. I'm not Japanese. A young man who moves to a mountain town in Okayama Prefecture during the spring break before he enters middle school due to his father's job transfer. Takumi is a pitcher, and after the moves, he loses faith in his own talents. When suddenly his classmate Ko Nagakura appears in front of him, Ko has a strong desire to form a battery, a combination of a pitcher and a catcher with Takumi. Yep, alright. On to the next one. Fukigen Mononokien? I don't know. Oh, there's when it starts. Oh, June 28th. I guess I'll look back at the other ones. It is a comedy shonen supernatural. Ashia has spent the first 7 days of high school stuck in the infirmary because of a yokai attaching itself to him. He ends up asking the owner of a small tea room called the Mononoken for help. I don't know. This is a tale involving the very morose owner of Mononoken, guiding the yokai that appear to wander in this world to go to the next. And it's from, yeah. Alright. Next one. Now remember, these are the animes that I am gonna watch right away because of the description. We'll further look into all the animes, and then I'll make another rebuttal about it later. Hitori no Shitaya, The Outcast. Episodes 12. July 9th. Action, superpower, supernatural. Alright. The protagonist, Cho Soren, leads a very common college student's life till he finds himself caught up in a terrible incident that happened in a small village. As he's walking through a graveyard, Cho Soren is assaulted by zombies. Now that's normal. Thinking that it was over for him, a mysterious girl. Oh wow, how lovely! Just like that one zombie anime thing. The guy who's a zombie. Whatever. Carrying a sword suddenly saves him and disappears. It's an ecchi anime. Don't trip. You guys find it quickly. Suddenly saves him and disappears. This strange encounter is going to change drastically to the fate of our hero. On to the next one. Hatsuyakoi Monster. So, I think it's a reverse. No, I don't know. Status, not aired yet. July 2nd. Comedy, romance, school shoujo. When 15-year-old Kaho insert last name here leaves first name, I don't know how they set it up in here. Leaves her sheltered home to start life anew in a Tokyo high school dormitory. The last thing she expects is to nearly get hit by a truck. No one gets expected to hit by a truck. Saved in the nick of time by a handsome stranger, Kaho falls head over heels for him, and after finally tracking him down, boldly confesses. Yeah, that's confesses her feelings. That's the smartest thing to do ever. Turns out Kaho's mystery savior, Kanade, is the son of Kaho's new landlord. The handsome object of Kaho's affection agrees to go out with her, but her newfound bliss is short-lived when it turns out that her new boyfriend is a 5th grader. A 5th grader? Fuck, if I was in 5th grade, I would look like that. Fuck, man, I get all the ladies. I guess I'll do something bonus with the cover art, but I'll do that later when all anime shit, yeah, whatever. On to the next one. Kono Bichutsu bo ni wa monoda ga aru. Where's the English title? The manga focuses on an art club in a certain middle school, and the members, Subaru Uchimika, who is a genius at drawing faces but only wants to draw the perfect hoodie waifu, Colette, a rich troublemaker who never stops making mischief, and the club president who sleeps through sessions and collects sleeping aids, Mizuki Usami, is the only person in the club who wants to do art club-like activities and constantly struggles to do so. So, this is probably the person who can only do faces. Maybe. probably, most likely. This, the guy wants to sleep, and I'm too lazy. Not yet aired. July 8th, that's when it comes out. Main studio view. That sounds fun. Comedy Romance School. Colette. Wait a minute. Alright, that's the drawing. Mizu, so that's Mizu. I guess that's not. Wait a minute. So Suba, president. I like how it's just president. Whatever. I'm too lazy. Claude. Blank code. I'm sorry, but I can't pronounce these. The anime takes place in a world where humans are continuing to fight a war against an enemy called Unknown. The Unknown Pokemon? Unknown invaded several decades ago, and the children entered a cold sleep to escape the invasion. When the children awoke, they found themselves with supernatural powers. The children set up defense cities in Tokyo, Kanagawa, and Chiba in order to protect the country from the Pokemon Unknown who appear through the Tokyo Bay Gate. Now that I reread this really does sound weird. Oh god. Not yet aired, July 10th. A1 Pictures, they do nice anime from what I can tell, so I will expect something decent. Though the characters look badass, so I'll give them that. Real Life, thank you for an easy title. Guess we'll do this first now. Not yet aired, July 2nd. That's really close. It is the 17th. Romance School, Sanyan, Slice of Life. The story follows Kasuga Arata, a 70-year-old jobless man. Oh shit. The title just got me interested in the cover art, so I didn't read this. Feels that every job interview he had after quitting his last company, his life changes after he meets Yoke Ryo of the Relife Research Institute, who offered him a drug that can change his appearance to 17-year-olds and to become a subject and experience for 1 year. Thus he begins his life as a high school student once more. Adaptation. Relife. Alright. Pro Tycoon. Alright. Alright, and we're gonna call it the waifu. This one's the waifu. Let's go. Servamp. When a stray black cat named Kuro crosses Mashiru Shirota's path, the high school freshman's life will never become the same. Never be the same. Kuro is in fact an ordinary feline, but a servant vampire. How cool. Well, Barucho's personal philosophy is one of non-intervention. He soon becomes embroiled in an accident. Altogether, surreal conflict begins between vampires and humans. I like how, I guess that's for the anime, but so starts on July 5th. Also pretty after Independence Day for the United States. Action, shoujo, supernatural, and vampire. I like how vampires have their own freaking category. And last but not least, Tales of Cetria, the X. Guess we'll start with this. On the background information. Sore is a human youth who grew up among the Seraph. Spiritual beings not visible to the humans. Why am I adding words to humans? Sore believes in the folklore that says long ago, every human was able to see the Seraph and dreams of unraveling the ancient mystery to make the world a place where people and Seraph can live together in peace. One day, Sora visits the human capital for the very first time. He becomes embroiled in an incident during which he pulls out a holy sword embedded in a rock and ends up becoming A shepherd. If they call it Excalibur, I'm gonna kill myself. One who casts away calamity from the world. He begins to realize the gravity of his mission and his dreams of coexistence between mankind and the serpent become more intense. And thus the shepherd embarks on a journey with his companions. He looks like a pimp. That's the waifu, let's go. And July 3rd, action, fantasy, magic, and supernatural. Now these are all the animes that I was interested. Now let's go over to all the other animes that is coming up. We have Active Raid, Kido. You can read it yourself. 2. The second cure of Active Raid, Kido blank da Hakeke. Alright. This one also seemed interesting, so I guess we'll just go to this. Thanks, Jesus. Ama bu inasu. This one's about a single father. He lost his wife. He's a teacher. He's raising his daughter. Then a high school student. That's basically it. Something with a high school student helping. Sorry. Then we have Amuchin. 13 episodes. 20 days. 20 days. 3 would be 20. 17. So that would be 10. Then a week. So the 4th of July is when this anime comes out. Actually, the 5th. Never mind. Yo, I'm retarded. The story. Anger. Please work. I actually want to read these individually. I'm too lazy now. The story. Anger Vigard. It's a card game for kids on motorcycles. Basically, this one's about. I won't give descriptions. You can look at it later yourself if you really wanted to. But 21 days, technically 22 days, until this anime comes out. Fusing 3 different worlds together. I'm not going to read into Berserk because I don't know if I'm really going to watch that or not. Boy Project. I'm not even gonna bother. This one made me sigh. The story revolves around members of cheerleading squads at a men's university. The Gray Man Hala. This is a TV adaptation. I don't want to read into this. When I first read this, that triggered me. So apparently in Danganronpa 3rd, the end of blank, is the conclusion of the Hope's Peak Academy series. The original story will air in 2016. Prequel to the 2012 PSP game Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. It will tell the story of the remnants of the despair and groups featured in the game, while the other anime airing alongside Mirahen, which is that one, will act as a sequel to the game. Yeah. The more you know. This one's a prequel to anime adaptation 6 years prior to the events of Barakumon, which is a really great anime, so you should really watch that. 10 out of 10 IGN. Here are the 3 animes. This Maso Gakuin HXH. You can look at that to yourself, you nasty pervs. I may look at it for guilty pleasure, but I don't think I'm going to be very interested in it. Second season of this, I'm pretty sure. It could be third, I don't know. Or the 4th one. 4-part original story by Manaka Nakapa. Whatever. It's this anime. Y'all probably seen it. It was pretty hyped. Love Live Sunshine. High School Idol. Don't know what this is. It's an anime. Momokuri. I saw oh, these are 24 minutes. Yeah. Momokuri. Had a little. I don't know, but there was also Momokuri this season that didn't show up. But yeah, I'm also excited for that, I guess. It was a very cute anime. I think new game is something I was gonna meet. A fresh high school graduate easily mistaken for a middle school student who joins the game company that produces her favorite games as a 3D artist, and her cute antics as she gets her way through works and deals with her rather wacky coworkers. It makes me think of Bakugan or something. Not Bakugan. It was something about that one anime that starts with a B. You know that one. I'll put a picture like bam right there, so you can tell. Regalia, the 3 sacred stars. That looks like something people would like. Puzzle and Dragon's Axe. Rewrite, whatever. These are more anime. Tattoo. This one seemed interesting, but I feel like it's gonna fall short for whatever reason. I get that feeling, but whatever. There's also another one. These are what still continue on from spring. I fucking love this anime. It's amazing. So, it's 25 episodes. Thank you, Jesus. I thought it was going to end at 12 and then probably have a second season. Actually, I think I knew it was going to be 24. I'm not kidding. This one was also interesting, though I only saw the first episode, and I don't know why I didn't continue, but I think I will when the summer season starts, because in all honesty, more like half of it's good and the half of it I'm just meh. This is also good anime, Twin Star. So these are the shorts. I'm probably not gonna watch any of these. These are the movies that I'm also excited for. But I guess we'll cut it off here. This will be the end of the video. I may cut some things out, so it may seem a little bit choppy. But if you watched to the end, you're my hero. But if you didn't, then there'll be another video about the movies. But for now, that's goodbye, because I don't want to waste more of your time. Bye.